Hello everyone, welcome to part 10 of Miscellaneous Monthly. My name is Tim, and today we're going to be talking about something very scary and overall just very disgusting. You see, earlier today I was listening to Silver Leaves by Winter Sun, one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. But then I was listening close to the lyrics and I almost threw up. Yari Menpa, the guy who wrote the song, was singing about love. Oh no, not love. Okay, in all honesty, he wasn't singing about love, but it got me thinking, is the song actually a love song? Is Silver Leaves technically a love song? The reason I want to find this out is because, well, why not? I get an excuse to sing Silver Leaves to you guys, which is something I kind of want to do. And also, I get to read over the lyrics, which I think that'll be really fun. Anyway, let's go with the lyrics. And before we start, I just want to say, we are taking out any and all lines that don't have mention of people whatsoever. If it's a song just about the surroundings and all that, then I'm not gonna include it. But if it mentions Yari or this supposed love interest, then we're going to include it. Words such as I, you, we, you get it. We're going to include those lines, anything else we're getting rid of. Anyway, let's go. The seasons are passing like days, and I feel the coldness surrounding me. I'm gonna take a guess that he's probably trapped in a blizzard because, well, the coldness is surrounding him. And also, look at this promotional image for Silver Leaves in particular. You see how it's a mountain in the background with, you know, a cherry blossom and there's snow all over the place? Yeah, I'm gonna assume this is like about half an hour before a blizzard happens, so yeah, maybe he should have gotten inside. Now for the next line that mentions people, a long, long sleep is all that I need now. I think it's official. Yari Menpa is going into hibernation. That's why Time 2 took 18 years to make. It's because he spent so much time in hibernation. Time is flowing so fast, and soon there's nothing left for us. The more we wait, the more we regret, so please don't wait anymore. The time is flowing so fast part, I'm gonna take a guess, is probably in reference to the relationship going faster than Yari originally expected, or possibly winter coming sooner than Yari expected, and he's unprepared. Meanwhile, for the more we wait, the more we regret, is basically, if we don't act on this situation, we're going to regret it in the future. And, well, why wait? Why just wait when we could get it done now and have the best outcome? I've got so much in my life, but all I can think and all I can see is you. The I've got so much in my life line probably is in reference to all the wonderful things that he has in his life. And the next line, but all I can think and all I can see is you, is, I don't know, the fact that he has nothing else but his lover with him, and they're currently in a giant storm blizzard thing, and, well, it's a now or never situation and they need to act in order to survive and not get crushed by a giant pile of snow that might possibly be rolling down the mountain, because blizzards can sometimes lead to avalanches. Not always, but they can, especially in mountainous environments. Storming skies surrounding me now, and soon everything will turn into dark. I'm gonna assume that, well, the storm is gonna blot out the sun. That's what it almost certainly sounds like. The blizzard or storm, which is a reference to one of Winter Sun's other songs on this album. Yeah, that might happen. That might be the reason why everything's turning into dark, because a storm is blocking out the sun. Anyway, the next line is without a doubt my favorite. But I still see the beauty inside your eyes. Aw, that's sweet. He sees the beauty inside of his lover's eyes. That's wonderful. And then, and when I die, I'm buried with the silver leaves. Oh my! Let me tell you something. By any chance, do you know about Danny DeVito's famous line that goes a little something like this?
When I'm dead, just throw me in the trash.
Well, that line was from a TV show he was on, and it basically is that, yeah, he doesn't want to be buried when he dies. So, The theory I get from this line is that when Yari dies, he doesn't want to be buried or cremated or mummified or even taxidermied. No, he just wants his decomposing corpse thrown into a pile of leaves that were spray painted silver. That's what he wants when he dies. And in all honesty, that's a pretty cool way to go. If only I could understand my dreams. I don't understand what the meaning of this line is, just like how Yari doesn't understand his dreams. I'm gonna take a guess that his dreams probably imply future events later on in his life, like, I don't know, future adventures, possibly future albums, but hey, we'll have to wait, like, I don't know, like 7 more years before Winter Sun's next album, before there's any other explanation about what this "if only I could understand my dreams" line means. So yeah, I'll probably be making another video in 2031 about that, so stay tuned. Watching along the purple blue skies, I feel so blind without stars in the night. Okay, these two lines kind of contradict each other, because how can you watch the purple blue sky even when there are no stars in the sky, meaning that there's no light, meaning that they're probably blotted out by the blizzard? How are you able to view them? Is the snow made out of cobalt and iodine? Because that's probably the theory that I'm going to put up. The snow is just made of cobalt and iodine, and Yari's probably going to get some extreme, like, I don't know, iodine poisoning or cobalt poisoning, because those two elements are toxic to my knowledge. Standing alone here waiting to die. It's so dark here without your shining light. I'm gonna take a guess that the first line probably implies the amount of pain that Yari might be in, because if the snow was made out of iodine and cobalt and it's in really large quantities, first off, that cannot be good for you at all, and it causes a lot of really just painful things to happen, and let's just be lucky it's not made of polonium. Let's just be lucky there's none of that stuff in the snow, because, yeah, a really, really tiny amount of it, like about the size of a grain of sand, is enough to kill you, and also, yeah, if you ingest it, well, you're in for a really bad time, because polonium, yeah, is arguably one of the most painful methods of death ever. And speaking of the "it's so dark here without your shining light" thing, first off, who does Yor refer to? Is Yor a living personification of the sun or the stars themselves? Or is Yari's love interest, like, bioluminescent or something like that? Is that the case? Can this dude see with thermal vision? Is he part snake? Like, seriously, I'm starting to think that Yari is not a human. He's some sort of superhuman animal hybrid type thing, and yeah, I'm really concerned about that. So, anyway, let's go to the next line. Can't you see that I'm trying? Can't you see that I'm trying? Can't you see that I'm dying? Okay, I might have been wrong about that whole superhuman theory. He's just a normal human who happens to have the ability of some animals, like he sees in, like, thermal vision, he can see infrared radiation, he can see all that, he can go into hibernation, but one ability that he does not have from animals is extreme cold tolerance. Like, seriously, look at the tardigrade. That thing would not be, that thing does not care if it's cold or hot. Meanwhile, Yari's like, wait, it's too cold, I want my blankie. That's how he would be in this environment, and that's why he's dying. He's dying of hypothermia. We need to get him to shelter immediately. Shine like the sun before time fades away. Beyond the horizon, I'll wait for you. Oh, that's wonderful. Yari is going to wait for his lover. And also, shine like the sun before time fades away. I don't know, shine radiantly, I don't know, the bioluminescent theory comes back. Yeah, it's all a looping theory. That's basically what it is. Yari's love interest is like bioluminescent. She's like one of those deep sea Mariana Trench creatures or something like that. Anyway, let's go on to the next line. Now, if you know more than average about Winter Sun like I do, well, you would know that this line in particular is actually super ironic if you know a little bit about Yari. And the line is this: there's still a little time left, but if I should die, know that I fought so hard and died a warrior's death. First off, Jari and the rest of his bandmates are from Finland, and Finland has a compulsory military service. And on Jari's Wikipedia page, yes, this guy is notable enough to have his own Wikipedia page. On it, it says that he did not enjoy his military service, and he also got tuberculosis. Those are the only two things that we really know about it. I think it's safe to say that someone who has gone on record to say that they hated their military service would ever willingly join a war unless forced to. And also, I'm very happy that Jari decided to give up on the military life and decide to become a musician, because without him, well, I would not be here today making this particular video. My channel would still be here because, well, I made the channel before I even knew Winter Sun was a thing, but this video would not exist and I would not be making it in my basement right now. So yeah, I'm at least grateful for them at least making music, and even if this album took 18 years to make, I'm still very happy that there even is an album. We go to our last line of the song, our last two lines, and they are, of course, if only I could understand my dreams, which, well, Jari currently does not understand his dreams, which is understandable. Dreams can be pretty complicated to understand. And then the last line is this: if only I could cross the stormy seas. This line right here probably implies a time jump of like a few days. Jari finds a boat and he's trying to look for his lover on the other side of the horizon, but dude probably failed science when he realized that, oh wait, the horizon moves along with you, and depending on your elevation, the horizon changes. And, well, with all that said, that is all of the lines we have to say anything about, and that's all the lines in the song, and what's that? You're telling me that I forgot about the entire section in which Jari starts singing in Finnish. Oh, okay, I'll cover that. So, yeah, I forgot about that section in which Jari just starts singing in Finnish, but instead of actually singing the Finnish translation, I'm going to sing the English translation because, I don't want to butcher the language, so here we go. Someday I will see you again. That's pretty nice. That's giving him hope, and that's giving everyone hope that Jari will try his absolute best to see his lover again. Even if it happens to be in many years, he will see them once again. Someday. I don't know when, but someday. But now there's no time left. Oh, you have to hurry. You have to hurry. You're wasting time. Seriously, the song is like 13 minutes long. If it were more like 2 minutes long, then, well, you would have a lot more time left. But no, you spent all that time putting in epic guitar solos, epic instrumentals, and all that. And that's why you don't have any time to talk to your lover. I'll leave a part of me. Oh, okay, you'll, like, leave a part of you behind. Like, I don't know, he's like a Lego minifigure, he'll dislocate his Lego minifigure arm and leave that behind while on his journey. That's pretty weird. Yeah, I don't even know what that line could mean. With the silver leaves. Okay, he's gonna leave a part of him behind in the silver leaves. Probably when he dies, he's gonna leave his body at the silver leaves, but his soul is gonna go to heaven or something like that. That's what I'm gonna take a guess the lyrics are almost certainly saying. And someday I'll hear the silence again. So I'm gonna take a guess that from this line, the blizzard is actually super loud. Like, it's basically the equivalent of being within the blast radius of the SAR bomba, which was estimated to be about 224 decibels, which is actually loud enough to kill you. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty relaxing when you just hear nothing but silence. That's gonna be relaxing and relieving. Filling this emptiness, and in the end, I'm buried with the silver leaves. This almost certainly means that when Jari dies, he's of course gonna have his corpse thrown into a pile of silver leaves that were spray painted that color, as I mentioned earlier, because, well, what else are you gonna do with a pile of leaves that were spray painted silver? Are you gonna use them for decoration? No, you're gonna use them as a burial method for a Finnish musician. That is the perfect use for a pile of leaves spray painted silver. And with that, we're done. And, well, I had a lot of fun making this video. And now, the final verdict. Is Silver Leaves a love song? No, Silver Leaves is not a love song. It has too many mentions of being buried in silver leaves and too many mentions of death to really be a love song. Overall, I feel like it's just too depressing to be a love song. The song is still very good, but whenever I think of love song, I think of happy, upbeat, and more like Taylor Swift, not exactly melodic death metal. Also, one last thing I want to say before ending this video is that I actually know a little bit of Finnish. Hoppaset leatet. That is my best pronunciation of the Finnish title for Silver Leaves, and yeah, that took about 10 minutes for me to get correct in pronunciation, and I don't even know if that is fully correct, but anyway, that's all. And I'll see you in the Silver Leaves. Bye!